Is it really possible for a tiny tweak to your morning coffee routine to ignite your metabolism and put your body into full fat-burning mode for the rest of the day?
Check out the link in the video description now and transform your morning coffee into a metabolism-boosting super drink.
China is home to a 500 million pound dupe of one of Italy's most popular tourist spots, but the fake city appears to be a far cry from the real deal. The so-called Venice of China took 4 years to build and was hoped by planners to draw crowds and reduce pollution, but now appears to be part abandoned and being left to rot. But recent footage of man-made canals, deserted streets, and half-finished buildings has painted a picture of a forgotten project. One travel YouTuber, who goes by the name Chopsticks and Trains, said he was shocked when he visited the ghost village. At first glance, the East Asia-based traveler said Little Venice looked interesting as it was not typical of China. He said, "I do think it's kind of cringe when they do things like this and go over the top to try to make it look European because, at the end of the day, you know it's basically a fake and it's hard to get too excited about a fake that's worse than the real version." The water town was built in the port city of Dalian in China's northeastern Liaoning province and opened to the public in 2015, complete with 4 kilometers of a man-made canal. European-style architecture on both sides of the canal emulates the style of architecture found in the real city of Venice. The canal system was hoped to reduce traffic and the need for cars which were affecting air quality in Dalian, according to developers. Reproducing the much-loved Italian city in China was estimated to have come at a cost of some 5 billion renminbi, 507 million pounds. During the warmer months of the year, paying customers are supposedly able to travel through the heart of the district by gondola, escorted by gondoliers wearing traditional Venetian clothing. But the canal now appears nearly bone-dry. Footage shared by YouTuber Chopsticks and Trains in February showed the canal parched in parts, and covered in sludge in others. Eerie music played through speakers to an audience of very few as a number of security cameras surveyed the area. The YouTuber said, "It's really dead. It's desolate." He added, "Everything is closed. There are a lot of buildings. You've got all these buildings everywhere, but it looks like nothing is really being used." There were many unfinished mansions in the town which had been left with half-tiled floors, wires and pipes hanging from the ceiling, and vines climbing up their exterior walls. The YouTuber said, this whole area, was finished in 2015, so no telling how many years that's been sitting there just like that. He added, "It's pretty surreal, to be honest. Even the restaurants were fake," he said, appearing on the outside to be somewhere he might have been able to buy food, but on closer inspection being deader than a doornail. He was surprised to find that the replica of Venice's St. Mark's bell tower actually sounded on the hour. The YouTuber said, "To me, just like the fake Paris over there on the outskirts of Hangzhou, this to me is reminiscent of the excesses of China. Because it was started in 2011 and that was still part of the golden era of modern China. That was when everybody thought that nothing could slow down the economic machine that was China. So you ended up with plans for things like this." By Jessica Baker. Although China is likely the most prolific and deliberate in its replications of international cities, other countries have dupes within their borders. One woman discovered a copy of Santorini some 2,600 miles away from the real Greek island, in the United Arab Emirates. Instead of stunning views at the Aegean, influencer Aurélie Boudi gazed upon sand dunes and the Persian Gulf from a luxury resort in Gantut. Aurélie said she was skeptical before she visited the fake Santorini near Abu Dhabi, but discovered upon arriving that she loved its relaxed vibe and the lack of crowds desperate to get the perfect sunset photo. She told our channel, "The advantage of Abu Dhabi is also that the temperature in winter is very nice. And as 12 million people flock to the culture and history-rich city of Barcelona in Spain every year, others are choosing to go to a cheaper and less crowded dupe, Cadiz, Andalusia. The charming and ancient port city offers travelers a chance to immerse themselves in authentic Spanish culture, with the mass tourism." He continued, "To me, what I see when I look at this, is the Manifes.